Well, you gave it your best, didn't you? No, I actually tried so hard to find all kinds of embarrassing and funny stories to tell about you guys, but really I couldn't find anything. There's no police records, there's no restraining orders, although I do know a few soccer players who would cross the street to walk past Megan.
Yes! Megan!
Mark, man, you are a brave soul. Let me just put this into perspective for those of you who don't know Megan all that well. On several occasions, not just once or twice, an ambulance has been called to a soccer game because Megan accidentally injured an opposing player.
Yeah, Megan!
Coach that, Mark. No, truly though, Megan is a very kind-hearted person, and I'm so happy for her today. I feel like it's my own little sister getting married today.
Yes.
So, before we eat, we're going to have just a couple toasts. So, now it's time for the toasts to the bride and to the groom. You let me know if you want the mic up front or if you want to come out here. You'll come out here? Okay. So, but before we begin, I'd just like to share a quote by Robert Frost. I think it's applicable. The brain is a wonderful organ. It never stops functioning from the moment you're born until the moment you give a speech. So
Absolutely right.
let's make it easy on the speakers. Okay, well, now I'd like to invite the legendary and ever handsome Mr. Paul Shanahan.
Legal papers.
You didn't memorize it either, did you?
No, I didn't memorize it. And the sad thing is, as I read it now, I kind of wish I didn't write it. But I'll give it a shot. It's very short, okay? And we'll go with it, okay? So you've got to laugh every once in a while. Because there are jokes in here, but reading it over, they're not that funny. But we'll give it a shot.
Should we have another drink?
Why don't we open the bar? Okay.
You could have opened
How appropriate.
May not have been supposed to happen.
That wasn't in the plan. Okay. Months of planning, the dress, the caterer, the invitations, choosing the location, hanging the rosary beads on the line for good weather, and finally, this big day arrives, today. I had nothing to do with any of this, but thought it was important that I tell you. My name is Paul, for those of you who don't know, and I am the father of the bride. I have the honor and privilege of speaking first, paving the way for the others that follow. In essence, I'm the warm-up guy. Oh, that's too I would like to welcome every one of you here. As Marianne said earlier during the service, all of you have played some part in the lives of Megan and Mark, and you are valued for that. Your presence here is important. A time like this reminds me of my own wedding 31 years ago. I didn't do anything for that one either. And I was told where and when to show up, much like today. On that day, I was standing at the end of the aisle, watching my bride Joan and my father-in-law Vic walking towards me. He kept muttering, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Joan was beautiful, and Megan, you were as beautiful as her today.
Yes.
I know she's looking down at us and beaming with pride and joy.
That she is, Paul.
Today, as I was walking down the aisle, I was thinking of you, Mark. As you were standing there waiting for Megan, get used to this. always going to wait for hers. She was never on time. I'm never on time. I did not ask her, are you sure? Are you sure? To me, Megan has chosen wisely, and she loves you dearly. A few weeks later, a few years later, from the day which actually wasn't very long ago, I was holding a newborn daughter in my arms. It was one of my proudest moments until, of course, today. The newborn grew into a smart, caring, independent, athletic young woman, a friend to the end, who has respect for herself and for those she loves. And I'm now about to come to the end, because I told you it was short. But when the children were very young, my responsibilities were to read to them a story and put them to bed after their bath. Megan had a towel which had a hood on it. Remember? It's a long thing with a hood. And I had taken to calling her Pope. Yeah, I know, at the time it seemed very funny, but she looked like the Pope. I wasn't big on reading a story, so I would make something up. I understand I'm rather good at that. And all of my stories began the same way. Once upon a time, I stole that line. In a place far, far away, I stole that line too. There lived the Princess Sarah, the Pope Megan, and King Kevin. I'm telling you, I did this night after night, okay, for years, up until they all went to university. And then the next line was, they have decided to go on an adventure. The stories always started this way. The kids would fill in the details. Out in the woods, onto a beach, and the story would begin. Megan, your adventure is just beginning, and you get to share that with Mark. And that's pretty much it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a radiant bride, a handsome, young, charming groom. Please join me in a toast to Megan.
Yes.
Hello.
Well done, Polly. Woo, Polly.
Well, thanks, Paul. I think I'll alert the concierge that there might be some smoke because I think some of it got into my eyes. No, I think so now we have the toast to the groom, which will be given by Dorothy and Blair. Maybe not Blair, I don't know.
I will. It's coming off. It's like Bridget Jones.
She graduated in drama.
This is scarier than I thought it'd be. First of all, apologize for my husband who doesn't do speeches ever since he fainted at a wedding. At a wedding where he was best man during the ceremony. He will do the toast with me. Now, I usually don't have a problem with words, both spoken or written. But on this occasion, this unique occasion, I did take to the internet, and I learned that it is customary with speeches like this to bless the couple. We've all done that. To wax nostalgic about the past. But I have a song that's going to do that. And to give advice about the marriage estate, perhaps. And that I cannot do. Everything I've learned about marriage, I've learned from books. Say, Tennessee Williams, Noah Coward, and Jane Austen, of course. So I took to Quotable.com to find some shippy but romantic quotes for this speech about marriage. And of course, Tennessee Williams, as I rediscovered, is Noble Coward is well, that's no big deal. And Jane Austen isn't romantic at all. I scrolled through all her many, many marriage quotes, and I had to use this inapplicable quote to segue into the next part of the speech. The speech is Charlotte Lucas, where she says, happiness in marriage is entirely a matter of chance. That it's better to know as little about your future partner as possible upon entering the marriage state. That's totally inapplicable. Totally inapplicable to most moderns, but especially to Meghan and Mark, because Meghan and Mark have known each other 5, 6 years. Now it's rumored that that first year they lived in our basement. In the dark room in the back, the one with the tiny little window and the great big spider. Now I've never seen this spider, because every time I heard someone yell from the basement, "Come down and look at this, it's the biggest spider I ever saw." I wouldn't go down. I wouldn't go down for a day, I wouldn't go down for a week. And I suspect Megan feels the same way about huge, hairy, carnivorous spiders lurking behind the pole. That's how I knew it was true love. Because as you learned in the ceremony, Megan always came back on the weekend to see Mark. She came back on the weekend, she came back on weekdays occasionally, and sometimes I think she came back between classes. She still graduated summa cum laude. That is true love. Indeed. Now, with that first year and subsequently, I have had occasion to watch this fine young couple as they negotiated the good times, the not so good times. The I'm so tired, I'm cuddling on the couch all afternoon, sleeping time. And at one point, a very, very sad and a very tragic time. And I can honestly say it all augurs very well. I can honestly say I am very impressed. In fact, I might have something to learn from this couple about marriage. Still, I'm going to invoke Jane Austen for the toast, and my husband is going to toast with me.
Thank you very much, Dorothy. Okay, so I've been told by the caterer that dinner will be served shortly. So I don't have much more to say, just a quick little thing. One last comment. I don't know if you had time to notice the sign, the little poem that was outside at the bar. If you didn't, I'll read it for you here. So it goes like this. To this formal affair, we've added some flair. We won't do a thing if we hear your glass cling. It will take more than this if you want us to kiss. In your suits and dresses, you all look so pretty. Now search your table, we've hidden some candy. Bring it to the couple and ask us romantically. Only then will we listen, only then will we hear. Give it your best, it's your chance to star. We promise the result will be best by far. So, as you may have guessed, clinking your glasses will get no response from Mark and Megan. We've decided to make you work for it a little bit. So all over the hall we put Hershey kisses. These kisses are exchangeable for real kisses between the bride and groom. But it's not going to be that easily. You have to bring the chocolate to Mark and Megan, and you have to either perform a song or a dance, tell a joke, recite a poem, do something to stand out, and they'll reward you with a kiss.
There you go.
Okay? So, it's as simple as that.
But that's simple.
That's pretty simple.
Can you show us an example?
An example. I don't have it. I do actually.
Go, David.
No? Okay, hold on. I think the caterers want to serve the table first.
No! Come on!
It's okay,
Think of something.
Wait.
You're a joke, David. Come on.
I'm thinking, it's you know, it's the, I'm standing up here, I don't know any jokes. I was just at the Nasty Show, and I don't think I should be
Yes.
repeating.
Go, 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 go.
Don't hold back on our account,
What do
Dave.
you call a blonde standing on her head?
What?
A brunette with bad breath.
Oh!
Oh, you're right. Go, go, go. Give me one. Give me.